Hello, my guys, my goddesses. Welcome back to my channel, Goddess of Truth 35, where I bring to you enlightened, intuitive messages from the divine, from the creator, from source, from the creator of all things, good and bad. I ask that you take what resonates, leave what does not. Do not force fit anything. I hope all is well, and well is all. I'm going to be reading for the collective. So this is a any sign, all sign, anyone, everyone message. Ask that you stick around. Something may be in it for you. Something may not. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So let's tap in. Tap in. Let me get an overall energy to see what aspect, what essence of a spirit is speaking to at this particular time. Spirit, what part of us do you want us to concentrate on? We got 33, miracle. We got 33, miracle. We have the frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as a part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. So this is definitely for the masses. I'm feeling like this is for everyone. This is for the collective. Miracles 33. You know, it takes me back to the story of Jesus and, you know, him at the age of 33 and the happenings and things that took place at that particular time. If you don't know about it, do your research, you know, and do your studying to show yourself approved. But I feel like this miracle card is coming out here because I feel like we're in the age and time where a lot of us are not awakening, so a lot of us are not gonna be prone to, or not gonna be knowledgeable to the miracles and different things that are taking place. They're not going to be awakened to it because they're not awakened. You know what I'm saying? So this is about believing that anything is possible. You know, believing in that magic, those miracles. You know, when I see miracles, I think of magic. You know, when you see magic, you think of miracles. You know, things out of the norm happening, different things like that. This is a time of elevation, a time of evolution. We are growing. You know, I think about it, you know, when I just think about where my journey has took me and the different moments and situations that have occurred in my life that were supernatural. You know what I'm saying? If I was to tell one would not even believe, because it sounds like something that's out of the movies, but this is where we are at this particular time. So the ones that know, they know because they are receiving the signs and miracles. You know what I'm saying? That God is presenting them at this time, especially if you're like me, if you're seeking, if you're searching, if you're asking for those answers, asking for that clarity, you are getting it at this particular time. So this is for a lot of those that may not know or be aware of the miracles that are happening at this particular time. If only you just believe and open your mouth and ask for it. If you seek these things, you know, seek and ye shall find, and shall be given to you. You know what I'm saying? So this is about, I feel like, asking for those things that you think are too big to ask for. You know what I'm saying? Not being afraid to speak what it is you want, regardless of what it is. Like I said, even if it may seem out of your league, may seem too big, maybe if you do think that you're not deserving, it does not matter. Speak and ask. but also do align yourself with that energy, meaning that God-like energy. So keep in good spirit and humble spirit so that you can receive the manifestations and the different things that you're asking for and desiring at this particular time. So I feel like this is about believing in miracles. You know what I'm saying? Anything is possible. Believe in those miracles. I'm going to get pull from my past life spirit deck to find out what spirit wants you to know at this particular time. My collective. All things are possible, collective. Remember that there's nothing too big for God. Nothing. So shall a man think of, so shall it be. I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Matthew 28:20. So this is about trusting, knowing, having that faith, knowing that God is with you. Because some people, it's crazy, but some people are, I'm not even going to go there. Spirit said don't even go there. So we're going to pull another card to see what Spirit has to say to the collective. What do you want my collective to know, Spirit? Please and thank you. Galactic. I feel like this galactic is coming out because as much as we don't want to, you know, if you know, you know, I've already gained my knowledge. This galactic is here because, like I said, I was just about to say what I wasn't going to say. I'm going to go ahead and say it because Spirit said, say it with the card. You know what I'm saying? Galactic. I was just going to say some people are not going to be ready for the different things that are to come. And I said I wasn't going to say it, but Spirit brought it right back out because that's what I'm picking up with this galactic card. There are some magical things, some miraculous things while this miracle card is out here that are going to take place or that are taking place. If you all are aware of the incident that took place in Miami Mall where they seen the extraterrestrials and different things like that. I remember a few years back, there were UFO spottings above the White House. The UFOs were hovering the White House, and they just been showing up here and there and here and there. If you're very knowledgeable of, or if Spirit is giving you the messages, how you ask for them, answering your questions and your seekings, how you ask for them, then you're going to get this clarity and know this clarity. A lot of the times we don't want to, or our minds sometimes are not big enough to fathom the fact that we are connected to extraterrestrials as well. You know, as above, so below, you know, so that's why I like the, what's that young lady, what's her name? I think it's Nico. When she sings that song, I'm high up from outer space. I got Milky Way for blood, evolution in my veins. I'm gone, I've been far away. I'm a luminous, I'll make a move, tidal wave. I've been dreaming about flying for a long time. I got a vision from the grays, they want a cosign. She had a vision from the grays, they want a cosign. Who you think the grays are? The aliens. You know, and I was just picking up on this energy the other day about us being in this gray. It's time for us to become gray. I just can't. It's time for us to become gray. And when I say gray, I mean we all have a dark and a light side. We all have a dark and a light side. A dark, a black and a white side, dark and a light side, however you want to put it. But it's about finding that balance. You know, that's just like saying your shadow side, like how you have to go through, you have to conquer that shadow side in order to be in this balanced state. If you understand what I'm saying, to get to this balanced state, you have to learn and conquer your shadow side. So I feel like that is what it's about. It's about becoming great. We have to allow that light side to meet that shadow side in the middle and gain that balance. You know that saying, know when to hold them, know when to fold them. We have to get ourselves in that energy of knowing when to hold them and knowing when to fold them. Getting to that gray point, bringing that light and that dark together. And I feel like with my connection with Spirit and Source, God, with all that of existence, I feel like we are very much connected to the galactic. You know, we are galactic beings. You know, some of us are galactic beings. If you know, you know. But I feel like this is about that coming to that gray area. I feel like we're not going to be one until we get to that gray area. Excuse me. Where we find that balance within our dark side and our light side. You know, accepting that, yeah, we may have the ability, the opportunity, the choice, the ability to do anything or a lot of things, even things that may not be good for others or for ourselves, but choosing not to do it. That balance. Just to make the world a better place. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. And I feel like that's why the galactic is reaching out, because I feel like there's a lot of rules, a lot of orders and different things that were orphaned. So like I said, you could be feeling like you could be in this orphan energy while this galactic card is here, because you feel like I'm picking up on like that ET energy, like there's no place like home. We got imprisonment or slavery on the bottom. So yeah, some of you could feel like you're in prison or enslaved or an orphan, like this is not your home, like this is your home. Like you belong here in the skies. You know, that's where they say heaven is. So that's where a lot of us feel like we belong. That galactic energy. That orphan energy. That Dorothy energy. There's no place like home. So a lot of you could be in that Dorothy energy where you feel like you've been sucked up, or you've been in this storm and you just want to go back home. 222, you just want to go back home. But this is about I feel like this is like conquering, like I said, that great era, that heaven on earth. I'm picking up on cause what's a man to gain the world and lose his soul? So I feel like Spirit want to bring a lot of us to the energy or to the mindset, or just to the point where we're able to be satisfied and happy with life as we're here. You know, like I said, conquering that shadow and that light side. If this even means taking people for who they are. You know what I'm saying? And dealing with them to the extent that you can. Even if they may not be the best person. You know, it's up to you to choose whether you want to deal with this person or not. You don't deal with that person and then tear them down and talk about them and do different things like that. You don't do that. No, if you're going to do that, just don't bother them at all. So this is about acceptance and accountability. Like seeing things for what they really are. Going with the flow. This 33, being the miracle. Being the miracle. I just feel like we aim so much at tearing a person down instead of lending a person a hand. You know, like giving them good, edifying advice, inspiration. You know, like your parents used to say back then, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. And that's the energy I'm picking up on, like knowing when to hold them and knowing when to fold them, knowing when to keep your mouth closed and knowing when to speak. And Lord knows we shouldn't be speaking unless we're speaking good. Because remember, it's power in the tongue. Like I just said, this is about you speaking on, knowing that you can have what you want. You speaking what you want, believing. The card says the frequency of miracles supports our belief in ourselves as a part, excuse me, as a part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. So this is about you speaking in the direction in which you want your life to flow. That's how you manifest the life that you want. You can't be talking bad, talking down, talking filthy, talking nasty, negative, and think that your life is going to be prosperous. It's not. It's going to be just what you're speaking. It's going to be just what you're speaking. What else do we have for my collective? We're 17 minutes in. What do we have coming up for my collective, Spirit? Yeah, we got intuition. You know what time it is, collective. Y'all know what time it is. 13. It's time to get, you know what I'm saying? Get it together. Appreciate life. We got to start running around like, you know that energy, you know that saying when you think like, when a man's a child, he think like a child. When you become a man, you think like a man. This is like you just growing up, collective. You just growing up, accepting responsibility. No longer holding on to the negativity or the things that are not allowing your life to flourish. We don't want shit in our life that's going to wither us away, keep us angry, in distress, agony, hurt, pain, hot-tempered all the damn time. Who wants that? That's not living. So this is why this is about coming into this energy, because the more of us that come into this energy, the more that it can take control. Energy is real. So it's our job to shape and mold the world. Even if they say one man can't do it alone, but even if we do it within our each one teach one. Be a leader. If you can't tell it to them or teach it to them, show them. Lead by example. This is about appreciating life. You know, when you get to a certain age, when you're young, I remember growing up. Now I see this saying in a whole different way that I seen it when I was younger. When I was younger, that saying, one life to live, yeah, it seems as if, most of the time when you heard it when you were a teenager or whatever, it was when you was partying and drinking and smoking or doing whatever. Yeah, I got one life to live, so live it up. Now that I'm older, hearing that saying to me, one life to live means correct yourself, be cautious, be responsible, make wise decisions, wise choices. You can't live as freely as you did. So that one life to live don't mean the same that it did when you was a teenager. It means it's time to get it together. Because you only have one life to live in this physical. So this is about waking up and getting in this balanced energy. What else do we have coming out? We got date, get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date online. So some of you could be dating, or Spirit is saying date. Yeah, because you could be, some of you could already be in this energy of trying to get it together. So you're not even focusing on dating at this particular time. But Spirit is saying it's okay to date, because that's what's going to help you balance that energy out. You got to meet and mingle with people. Spread the love. Get out there. This is for a lot of you. Date. That don't mean sleep around. And align and meet people that are aligned with you and your purpose in life. That's how you meet friends. By meeting people that's on the same level. If they not about what you bought, then there's plenty more people out here. We got justice on the bottom of the deck. Spirit, what else do we have coming out here for my collective? Spirit, please and thank you. Yeah, we got old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events. Excuse me. Replaying events over in your head. So this is about, Spirit is saying, coming out of that. Like I said, with this intuition here, that outdated thinking. I feel like this is for someone who you're allowing someone to just take advantage of you. And because you know that you're a good person and you've pleaded loyalty, trust and honor, you feel like you still have to give it to this person regardless of how they treat you. No, that's not how it go. So I feel like somebody is guilty in the collective. You're guilty of being old school. Believing that you got to stick to your word just because you told this person you will honor and trust them and your loyalty, love forever. But they're not putting into you what you need in order to fulfill that promise or that vow or those words. So you're feeling guilty. And it's got you staying within that situation. 444. Spirit is saying move. Spirit is saying move. I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Matthew 28:20. You can go. You don't have to sit there and take that collective. That's for somebody specific. What else do we have? Don't never judge. Yeah, relax energy. I feel like that's what this appreciation is for for a lot of you, and some of you. You could be in this relaxed energy, this energy of appreciation, or Spirit is saying, get in that energy. That's what's gonna make these miracles happen. These manifestations come in. Your heart's desires be fulfilled. You can't get it with a negative. You can't get it in all that negative, chaotic energy. It's not going to happen like that. You can't create your heaven on earth like that. And that's all a lot of us want is peace here on earth. How else you think you're going to find it? This world is big. There's a lot going on. A lot of strings being pulled in the background that you have no control over. But only if you go to the Father and ask that His will be done for your sake here on earth. It's all we can do. This is about you trusting that all will be well. And well is all. Prophecy, I can't make it up. This is the prophecy. This is how we're going to fulfill that prophecy. To regain that peace back here on earth. Like I said, we got to all come into agreement. Not all, but the more the merrier. The more the merry-go-round. The more the merrier. Domino effect. We got to spread it. Like I said, lead by example. The dragonfly on the bottom of the deck. Lighthearted and adapt. Finding out and change. Things coming to light and heal. This is exactly the energy we need to be in. The dragonfly. Lighthearted and adapt. Finding out and change. Things coming to light and heal. Like I said, this is about just stepping into the essence of yourself. Getting out in nature. Loving life. Appreciating life. Appreciate. Being in this relaxed energy. Every day above ground is a blessing, you guys. Or at least that's how Spirit wants you to start seeing it so that you could feel it. You got to think it first. So shall a man think it, so shall it be. You got to put it up here first. Even if it is you daydreaming about that peaceful life. You don't have to pray and manifest by opening your mouth. You can do it within spirit, within mind. Think it. Think this thing into manifestation. Think a better life, a better world into manifestation. Because one thing about it, I am with you always, even until the end of the world. 28:20. Spirit is with you. Always. Galactic. Though you feel out of place, a lot of you might feel out of place. I feel like I'm talking to the earth angels, the star seeds, the chosen ones, the collective, you. Spirit is saying, hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. So just hold on, collective. I'm going to close out with a Hidden Truth Oracle. Spirit, what do you want my collective to know? Closing out this message. What do you want my collective to know? Closing out this message. What do you want my collective to know? Spirit say take both of those. They both would be fire. So we got joy. Like a child, I discovered joy in the simplicity of life. That's what I'm saying about that appreciation and relaxed energy. Even if you're not in that energy, Spirit wants you to think of that energy. That's how you create that heaven on earth, that peace of mind, bro. Because, I mean, even if there is a heaven or hell, or if you are going to heaven, don't you want to have some peace here on earth? You know what I'm saying? What will be the defeat or the purpose of the experience here? So this is about being in that joy energy. Like a child, I discovered joy in the simplicity of life. Like I said, just waking up in the morning, that's the simplicity. Because everybody is not able and everybody is not waking up every morning. Happiness lies in magical moments, not in the material. Even the smallest joy is a great source of light. So this is Spirit really wanting to reach out to you all and tell you all, draw back from this matrix system. They got you thinking you have to be a certain type of way, look a certain type of way, have this, have that, have a certain net worth. You don't. The joy is within, loving one another, appreciating life. That's massive to me. Because a lot of people look and go to these vices, these material things and different stuff like that for love and compassion, and it's not there to give it to them, though it may feel like it temporarily. But when you turn around, baby, when you allow that stuff to have you in this greed energy where you start to act a certain type of way towards the people that may not have as much as you have, and you lose those people, you'll find out in the end. We got shining light. And Spirit wanted two to come out tonight. My desire to improve myself transforms fear into strength. I rise my thoughts above doubt and find faith in the goodness of the universe. That's what I was saying about even if you're not in this relaxed energy, or this energy where you just appreciate being here, Spirit is saying, think that way. Even if it is you just saying, God, I appreciate being here. Spirit, I appreciate all you do randomly throughout the day. But really meaning it. It says, I love and accept myself as a soul, and I discover the light that dwells in me. Like I said, this is for those ones, those galactic beings, those star seeds, the real chosen ones that feel like they should not be here, or you could be coming out of this energy of feeling like you should not be here. But this is where that I love and accept myself as a soul, knowing that and accepting that you're here for a purpose. And what other purpose could it be but to spread love, light, and awareness to those that don't feel love and light. You know what I'm saying? So I love and accept myself as a soul, and I discover the light that dwells in me. So you're learning how powerful you are, how powerful your love is, collective. Love is powerful. Love outrules it all. Love is God. Love is spirit. Love gonna outshine, gonna outdo hate, envy, negativity any day. Any day. Any day. So what are you gonna choose? 444 on the timer. What do we choose? So I feel like this is about scraping. I feel like scraping the dark, the envy from your heart, carving that part of you out. Because it's a lot of people, if you don't get your heart together, your heart right, because God judged the heart. If you don't work on that heart, you're going to miss out on a lot. Because if your heart's not light, it's heavy. And a heavy heart is dangerous. So let's do things to lighten the heart. Let's love, compliment each other, lift each other up, give those hugs. Just practice that, you know. Go on a complimenting spree. A smile and haste spree. You know what a smile can do for a person? When you really look in the eyes of a person and smile and wave as if, yes, I see you, I acknowledge you. I'm happy you are here. That's what a wave do to a person. It acknowledges them. Let them know that someone sees them. Because just like you may want to be seen, they want to be seen too, appreciated. That's what this appreciated here is out here for. So it's like giving back to the universe, showing that you gratitude. You know what I'm saying? And this is how, when you stay in that energy, you will realize, practice it. You will realize how much pours in for you. I'm a living witness, testimonial. I will not lie to you. When you stay in good grace and good energy, all go well. It's no way it cannot. Though we have our obstacles and different things like that, but that's why I said come into that gray area where you know when to fold them, when to hold them. You know how to act when these certain situations come about. Because I'm talking to grown people here. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Life's going to have its obstacles, but we know them when we see them. They ain't new. So how do you keep letting the same situation allow you to get angry or upset? How? And it done happened so many times. You know, I'm just speaking the little things that happen in life. It makes no sense. Just stay in grace. Stay in that gray. That gray grace. Knowing that, yeah, your flesh may want to act out on it, but just know that spirit got it, because God said, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Matthew 28:20. This galactic, I'm feeling like there's a God that sit high and look low, is what I'm picking up from this galactic card. And you may feel out of place with this orphan card, but Spirit is saying you are put here for a reason. Your light is needed in a place so dark. Look, you a star. Like I said, I'm talking to the starseed chosen ones. You collective. Don't let nobody dim your light. Don't let the weight of this world turn you dark. Remain a light. Remain a light, collective. Keep your good energy. Don't let no one burn you out. Turn you away from love. Make you think that no. This is a prophecy. We got to get things back to where they used to be. When love didn't cost a thing. Like J-Lo said. This is the only way. I mean, what else can we do? It got to start with us individually, collective, individually. Not worrying about what the next person doing around you, or trying to keep up with the Joneses or the Kardashians or none of them. This is about you, collective. This is about you creating and molding your prophecy. Ain't nobody gonna go after your heart's desire, your dreams, your aspirations. Ain't nobody gonna walk your journey for you but you. You have to do it. It don't matter how many come alongs come along. It's on you. What are you doing? What are you going to allow? If you want peace, love, and light, you got to only accept peace, love, and light, and only give peace, love, and light. All that in between and the me, no. No. We can't do that. That's not going to get it. That ain't going to get it. It's like they say, you are what you eat. That means what you intake, what you take. What you take is all you're going to have to give back. So it's going to be a cycle. You have to break that chain, break that cycle. Say, no, I'm not going to accept that. Because that's not what I want. So that's what I have for you, collective. Stay up, y'all. Stay prayed up. Stay taking care of yourselves. Just keeping a smile on your face. Do something good for yourself every day. I don't care what it be. The smallest. Do it for you. Whether that be take 5 minutes out the day just to pray for you and your life, your circle. Let's start giving God at least 5 minutes out the day. I know I give him more. I'm in ministry and in prayer 24/7. It's not a minute go by that I'm not thinking about God. And just in this humble energy. And that's what we need to push in the atmosphere. In the algorithm, that's what we need to push. Like I said, take time, compliment people, wave, speak, smile, keep your head up. When you carry yourself a certain way or you're in this certain aura, it attracts that same thing, so you don't know what you're missing out on being in this any energy other than that. So don't miss out on your blessings because you don't want to clean it up. Clean it up. Collective, clean it up. See y'all next time, gods and goddesses.